It's been 50 years since the Brady Bunch, one of the most iconic television shows, premiered. Our next guest starred as Peter Brady, and he recently reunited with his on-screen siblings for a very Brady renovation. Please welcome Christopher Knight to the show. Welcome, Christopher.
I'm still alive.
What is it like reuniting with your on-screen siblings?
You know, it's wild because it seems that there's an insatiable appetite to see us as a family all together. And I think also people, after 50 years, want to see a functioning family. And I guess that's what we represent aspirationally. They are relieved.
But it's great that in real life, it seems like you have a nice camaraderie.
You know, and
a legit camaraderie.
We do, and it's been 50 years. No, 50 years.
I know.
But we didn't really grow up competitive toward one another. We grew up supportive of one another, and really what we grew up with was this sense of family, oddly. I am a more whole person because of that experience, because my family at home was more fractured than the family we portrayed. But I can tell you from firsthand experience, it doesn't matter if it's real or not. The fact is, I had an experience here on this lot with those people that helped me. And the continuation of that experience for us six has, created a unique club.
Of course.
That we all are part of.
We're in our 12th season. I've been hanging out with this guy now.
Here on the Paramount lot, 12 years.
With the docs, so it's same kind of thing. It's like
You
a
gotta,
family.
and you gotta love the person you're working with to make it a place you want to show up to.
But one of the cool things is, Christopher, obviously, you are now a grown-up. You are an adult, and you're now working on a new project with your production company. Tell us about that.
You know, I recently formed a production company with my dear friend, Phil Viardo. And the first project we're working on is a documentary about this extraordinary young lady, Callie Truelove. Callie was born with a syndrome, a condition lacking a number of genes on her 7th chromosome called Williams syndrome. And part of the Williams syndrome aspects is that there's unique characteristics, personality characteristics that come along with it. And Callie's characteristic is love, pure, unadulterated love. And to watch how she loves and what that does to all around her, it's very powerful. And I think in light of the times, something quite useful for all of us to witness.
Let's go ahead.
We could all learn.
Before we meet Callie, let's take a look from the Truelove documentary. Take a look.
Hi, my name is Callie Truelove, and I live in Gainesville, Georgia. You may not have heard of it, but I have a disorder called Williams syndrome. It makes me unique because I see love in everything and everybody.
Williams syndrome children are very outgoing.
I see Callie seeing people in a whole different light.
Y'all are so sweet.
Aww.
It's nice to meet y'all.
I wish I could see the world through Callie's eyes, the things that I take for granted. Callie sees it in such beauty. She just loves love. That's what she says, I love love. And she wants everybody to be happy. And I think in a world that is filled with a lot of darkness and a lot of bad stuff, we need that love.